Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
My name is Padisi Benjamin from the Department of Political Science. I'm a 300 level student. And today, on behalf of the non-tech, we are here to ask you some specific questions since you are part of the trainers for the GSE 301 skill.
You're
So,
welcome.
thank you very much, sir. So, we're needing a little bit of introduction from you, sir.
Well, my name is General Daniel Oladili, a laboratory technologist and a researcher in the Industrial Chemistry Department, University of Ilorin.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, with the little bit of information that we have about you, we learned that you are the trainer for the detergent and shampoo making skill.
Yeah.
Sir, what do you think inspired you to go into this field? What inspired you to go into shampoo making?
Well, when the program started at the initial stage, I am privileged to be involved that we should show our interest in the GFC. Then I decided to look at what are areas that other people has look into, and two, this is issue of business and money. What are those areas that we need to invest in that we can get our money? Then it occurred to me that, well, detergent. How can I go into detergent that I make my own detergent to be different from others? What you say, okay, dry powder detergent and shampoo making. What are then? I look at it that is area I can venture in, and I will make a difference among the others that are producing the detergent. So that is the issue of the economic factor that can easily bring money.
And another question is, currently we all know how the economy is going. Things are getting very, very expensive. And your products, how do you source for them? Is it that you source for them as a raw material, or you have a particular place that you get them, or you just do your products yourself?
Well, these days we know how it is difficult to even get some materials. The material are there outside, the raw material.
Yes, sir.
They are not just the acid or the very stubborn chemicals.
Yes, sir.
They are all friendly chemicals that we have outside there that we use to produce our. So it is easy to sort out those material without any stress, though it's getting costlier these days, unlike when we started the program.
What makes your product stand out? Because um, is it that you use the same chemicals as other people to use, or you use there's a particular spice or secret ingredient
Good.
that you use?
Well, all inclusive.
Yes, sir.
There are some ingredients that I refuse to use in my own that make mine, like the dried powder detergent, make it distinct. No, what we look at, looking at my background as a scientist, what are the defects of the one they are selling outside? You see some detergent, they will not foam.
Yes, sir.
You see some detergent, they bleach your clothes. Even some will bleach your hand if you are using it continuously. So then I look at it, well, what are those things that I can do? What is responsible for making it to bleach, to fade, to make your clothes fade on a continual washing? Then I look at a particular chemical that can I avoid this chemical in the production of my own detergent? And I see that yes, when I demonstrate it, I saw that I can do a detergent without involvement of that particular chemical. And that is the chemical that's responsible. But in most cases, these are the chemicals some people believe are the one that they call the agent for the soap. But it is not. It is not. It's just part of surfactant that we use in our product. But we can do without it. So that is exactly what I decided to say. Okay, I remove it. And I produce the first one. In fact, the detergent has a name a record in the at tech when we started.
Your own detergent.
Yes, because I supply them in bulk. So there are people who are coming to them to buy it. And those people that are buying it, they believe that yes, this is authentic. And it gives them what they want. Because when you produce a detergent, the one thing that we look at, that we believe that yes, that we showcase or we promote that particular business is ability to foam. When the detergent is not foaming, it will not wash clean. But when the detergent is foaming, and let me tell you, I'm not just a novice in this. I'm a scientist, a practicing one. So when I finish my product, I test it to know that it is giving me the quality that makes it to. And the major quality testing of detergent is ability to foam. And how do you do it? It doesn't cost you much money to test. Put it in a water and add water. Shake it very well and see the gravity of the foaming. When the foaming sustains very well, you know that yes, what you have done is perfectly okay and it's highly competitive.
Exactly.
Because I know then they used at a remedial school, they order for that detergent, but they will be pursuing me and say, please produce more, produce more. Then we produce for them and they are selling it because it foamed very well and it was clean and cleaner.
Yeah. I actually love the fact that you stated out the foaming as the major
Yes.
this thing. Because I personally, if I buy a detergent and the detergent is not foaming, I'll be like, okay, this is a fake detergent.
Of course, yeah, normally,
exactly.
you know that it's a fake.
And also, we have different people with sensitive hands, people that don't like too hot detergent, because there's some detergents, just like you said, they bleach the skin,
Yes.
not just the clothes.
Of course,
Apart from
the
exactly. So people like me that have this type of skin, that type of soft skin that this type of detergent do affect. What do you think you can say to us? What are the things you think we should watch out for in the detergent? Because most of us don't have any idea about chemicals or anything.
Yes. And that is the most difficult area for us to look into. Because most detergents, they will not tell you the perfect ingredient.
Yes.
They will just tell you that in this combination of this and that, those things that they know that they are human friendly.
Yes.
That is what they showcase. But when you use it once, see what is the reaction. Because if you react, you depart from it. But if it is not, then you know that this is quality soap. And also, if you think that, okay, but instead of me to be creating more problem for myself, why can't I resort to the one we are producing the university on that day so that I can be using it? So that is the advice I think I can give, because it is going to be difficult for you to ascertain that maybe that particular ingredient is not there.
Yeah, that's true.
And the ingredient is the caustic soda. And that's what majority of people believe that is one of the major components of soap. And it's the one that bleeds most. Because it's when you react sodium, that is the same time sodium hydroxide, and there's sodium hydroxide in the water. Just check the body of the container. You see how hot it's going to look like. As hot as it is, that's as reactive as it is. So definitely, if you have very soft skin, it is definitely, if it is not maximally controlled, then it will affect the skin.
So in terms of eco-friendly products, your soaps, are they eco-friendly, environmental friendly?
Of course.
Like even after using a finish, do you mean after washing we dispose of the water, including the ladder, everything? If we pour it on a plant, do you think the plant will not like react? It won't have a negative reaction?
No, that is normal. That is normal. Because it contains some chemicals.
Yes, sir.
And those chemicals will definitely have effect on those particular plants. So there's no need for us to empty it directly on the plant. But we can prepare a particular thing. But just for you as a starter, you don't need to have involved yourself in that one more. That always just make sure that you make it safe from either animal or plant. But if you are moving into a process that, okay, you want to go into mechanization of sort, then there will be need for you to have a lab where they will work on your wastewater before when you have to treat the waste. After treatment of the waste, then before they release it out to society, at that level, they at least all the major problems in that wastewater must have been removed.
Okay. Actually, I love the fact that you're a scientist, actually. And anything that involves chemical, you have more idea about it.
Yeah.
But currently, we have a lot of people that they don't know anything about science, chemicals, but they just know you. And this person knows how to do a detergent. Let me just do it. They don't have the technical know-how. They don't know the chemical effects or how to make use of this chemical. They just feel they can do it just to quickly make money. What do you think you can say to those type of people? Because
well, it is not their fault. All this one came as a result of the kind of government we are running in this nation or in this part of the world. Government that does not bother. But maybe you are sustained or you are not sustained. So they are some people are forced to go into it. But the advice I would give them is that they need training. They should enroll. And if like tech can partner with them outside, come and learn to work and be safe under this program. Because all those chemicals are very good. Some by merely inhaling is a problem. Some by touching is a problem. So, but all what I just need to say to them is that they need somebody to train them on how. But if they get good hand to train them on how to handle those chemicals, they can work with it safe. Because they need to take up some precautions. They will tell them what kind of personal precautions equipment they can be using while they are producing those chemicals.
So, I also learned that you've been teaching this particular skill for years. Do we have any testimony from students, or do we have any student that has gone ahead to make this skill to make some money?
Yes, we have a lot of them that they are living by it today. And in fact, we have one of our master students. That year I was training a set of students. I produced one sample that day. And the master student just walked to me and said, please, can I have some more of this thing? I said, yes, there's no problem. And I gave her some. You know, that woman went back home after using. The woman called me and said that people want to buy. And I told her, well, I'm a trainer.
Yes.
I don't sell. I only train my students how to produce. I'm the producer. And so I said, if you want the type of that, you can go to tech. I directed her to go to tech and get a copy of that product. The God said, yeah, it's far, far different from what they are buying outside in quality and any other thing that is in foaming but you know, we don't just assume concentration. In our own case, we prepare the concentration that we know that are favorable. But they are done there outside. That's what the difference, another difference that make our own to excel above others. I can easily tell you, if we produce how many grams of sodium carbonate that is there, how many grams of sulfonic acid that are there, how many grams of STPP that are there. Our own is measurable. So I can tell you that if I produce a full of this, it's going to be 2 kg powder detergent. Why? Because there is a working formula for it. We have working formula for our work, which is different from people outside that they don't, but that they estimate that this, okay, they want to produce 2.5 liters, you buy this, you buy that, you buy this. It's more or less money value. The value is along money wise. Okay, if you want to produce 10 liters, buy 3,500 watts of this, you produce that. That is their own mathematics that they use. And that is why, because of that, you cannot ever compare their own with ours. We have limited, and those things that we believe they are more dangerous to health. If we cannot but use it, we use it as a reduced rate that will not have any negative impact into the end user.
That's good. We also learned that you're into shampoo. You teach how to make shampoo.
Yes.
So your product shampoo, is it that is also for the tech? Is it that you're making it for tech, or is just like a personal business?
No, I make it for the tech.
For tech. So what makes your shampoo better? What do you think makes it stand out? Or do we have any difference to just like that of detergent?
Of course, that is different. I told you, we are scientists, and we have our own based on calculation. We have appropriate value for each product that we produce. So you can never compare our. And then I made an example about one of our students that I gave small quantity of sample. Is our sample cannot be watering. Go outside and see those samples produced. They are watering, but you produce sample here, it cannot be watering because we believe in what quality. We believe in quality. So quality is our watchword in this program because we are training students and we want them to excel. So if they get outside producing it, they will not be producing different from what they have learned. But if we started with faith, and I used to tell them in the class that, well, it is not how big that makes you to be a big man, but your product will make a way for you. If you produce very good product, people will look for your own product. It's true the first day may not go well because people may be thinking that but when they buy from A and discover that the A is not good and they come to you and buy your own, since that day you have got that customer because his or her experience in usage will make him or her to click to your own product. And therefore they will be calling you that, please, when will your product be ready so that you can come and get it. So our sample is this.
So I love the fact that you spoke about quality. With the current economic conditions in this country, a lot of producers, a lot of product manufacturers are succumbing to reducing the quality of their product but increasing the quantity. They believe, okay, their product now in terms of quantity is much, but in terms of quality is very low. And how how have you been able to stay consistent with that quality over quantity? How have you been able to stay rigid without succumbing to the current economy?
Thank you, my brother. You know what? I said your product we advertise.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You know, there are some products today you don't need advert
yes.
for them. They will advertise it. And how is quality? No, the problem we have in this part of the world is we are too greedy.
Yes.
I look at it as greedy. We just want to make money, but you don't even look at your name. We don't value name but money. Otherwise, you don't why you have to reduce the quality and the quantity. But also our people, the end user, the consumer, they are also greedy on their own part.
Yes.
They want something big, forgetting that there's also need for quality. So by the time now they see that they compare, which have to be last on,
Yes.
but it didn't give them. because people have understudied them to that. What these people need is something must be big before they appreciate it.
Exactly.
They don't believe that people must look at the quality of what they are using.
Yes.
So that is our major problem. And that is why I always tell people, you will make money as far as money is concerned if you believe in quality products. You produce quality goods, that good will advertise you. I told you about my experience with one time there, account clerk at Tech. That day I went there to submit a form. And when the woman saw me, said, "So this is the man that produced our detergent." He said, "Please, what if that woman came to me?" He said, "Please, that the area of packaging is what that they want now, that the product is better than any other product within the market." I said, "Well, the area of packaging is major concern of the tech. If the tech want to be packaging, they will look into that area because it is money intensive. Because packaging is also another area that can advertise your product, that can make your product recognized within the vicinity where you are. You are a good marketer, you will package your product better." And that is, and I told that woman, I said, "That is it. If they are ready, the money they are giving us to train the students, it's not enough to train the student and again go about to do a better packaging." I said, that will not be. That will not be. But if the tech want to look into that, then tech can look at it and take it up as an important area that they want to look into.
Do you think these products, that the shampoo and detergent that we spoke about earlier, do you think it's accessible to students if you want to get it or want to buy it from tech? Do you think?
I think it should, but their methods now is the student to take it and go and market
on their own.
They are the one to take it away and go and market. I don't work my life about market.
Yes.
No, but I always tutor them on how to market. I study. I have my MBA too, so that residual knowledge I used to give them. Marketing is also very good weapon to market their product.
I love the fact that
the next 10
minutes. Okay, I love the fact that you were talking about marketing, because you can't be a manufacturer and you don't have the marketing skill. You're just making products without marketing and stuff like that.
That's going to be waste of resources.
Exactly. So in terms of the shampoo products that you teach, how do you think it is on people's hair? Like, have you tested it on different type of hair?
Well, I think the testimony that they are here from different angles, they see that it is good. But ironically, I want to tell you one. In this detergent,
yes, sir,
I said we don't use caustic soda. But in sample, we use caustic soda. But it's very controlled. The amount we use is very controlled, and why we use it is that the air needs it. Because it will remove all the dandruff and every other thing from there. And with all the other materials added to it, like glycerin, the perfume, and other things that you add to it, and make it. By the time you use it, you see that yes, you are also one in town. So with that, you make it to favorably compete. And virtually everybody can use it because I told you that our products are seriously measured.
This caustic soda, it's called caustic soda. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. This caustic soda you're talking about, we use it for detergent and we also use it for shampoo.
There are some people use it for detergent and there are some people use it for shampoo. But I don't use it for my own detergent.
Okay, so for the people that use it for shampoo and detergent, do you think the main reason why the soda reacts for that detergent the most, do you think it's because of the quantity or because of the other chemicals that was mixed with it? Because I think from what you said now, for the caustic soda, the shampoo, it works better.
Yeah.
People don't complain of their skin peeling or anything like that. So do you think it is in terms of quantity or just the chemicals that were mixed? Because I think for the detergents we have a different chemical, and also for the shampoo, what do you think causes
No,
it
that
to
is
react?
it is not with the chemical reaction, really, but it's as a result of the control of the amount of caustic soda that we use. If caustic soda is too much, it will still affect the skin of the hair.
Yeah.
But by the time we control it and when the reactions are there, most other materials are based compound.
Yes, sir.
Why it's only and they are what you can say friendly base.
Yes, sir.
It is only sodium hydroxide, which is the caustic soda, that are very strong base. Get me now?
Yes, sir.
So the others like sodium carbonate, sodium sulfate, STPP, all these ones are the sodium tripolyphosphate, SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate, all these ones, they are base-minded base.
Yeah.
By the time they react with the caustic soda,
Soda.
they will reduce the strength of the caustic soda to a variable consumption.
Okay, so to round up our question, what advice do you think you would give to people that are thinking of coming into the detergent or shampoo making business?
Well, the first time I said that, one, they should be focused.
Yes, sir.
Two, they should learn and train themselves before they do it. There is nothing outside learning.
Yes, sir.
You train yourself for what you want to do. You have the skill that you mind. You are not working as an excuse because you have to set knowledge. And in that place, and not just everywhere, they give that good. And that is the reason why I also want to advise the tech that they should also organize training for most of those people that are outside there that are even doing it. That they should come for training and make one certificate for them. They will as well make money from them. And it will have made their work to be more reasonable to outside. People outside will enjoy their product because they will buy good things from the tech and they will add it up to their own product and make their product to excel. So I will advise them to be focused and to train themselves. And the third point is not looking for the immediate reward or the immediate booming. No, business does not run that way. They must be consistent and have faith. They have to run business with faith. And their zeal and their capability will propel them if their product is gifted.
Thank you very much, sir. So that will bring us to the end of today's video, today's interview. Thank you very much, sir. That will bring us to the end of today's interview. We say a very big thank you for giving us part of your time.
Thank
At
you
least
so much.
I'm very, very sorry for any inconvenience.
No, nothing.
Yes, sir.
It's part of the assignment.
Yes, sir. So we might still come back for the interview because it was interesting and very educative. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
God bless you.
Yes, sir.